These are the worst fucking people in the world. These fucking woke pieces of shit are all just nasty motherfuckers that just want to burn people to the ground.
In sports, there's been a lot of controversy, I'd say the last decade or so, as we've become a little more sensitive about things. The Washington Redskins are no longer the Redskins. The Washington Redskins are they changed their name to the football team. Their nickname was so bad they had to change their name to just football team while they figured out another nickname, right? So they changed their name to football team. Now they're the Washington Commanders. Okay. And there's actually blowback from a lot of Indian and Native American tribes and communities that have said, no, change it back. We like the Redskins because it's a point of pride and all this stuff. But there's been controversy. And then you have the Atlanta Braves. People talk about changing their name. Then you have the Kansas City Chiefs, which is where we land now. As there was a young Kansas City Chiefs fan who was at a game, and like you're a kid, you're like 8 years old, you're excited, you want to support your team, you want to put the face paint on, you want to get dressed up as your favorite player. Well, this little young lad was put in the crosshairs of the internet, specifically Deadspin, which is the Kotaku of sports. Deadspin came out and they have this article. The NFL needs to speak out against the Kansas City Chiefs fan in blackface and the native headdress. So they show this picture of this little boy here, and you can see one half of his face, and it looks like he does have black on one half of his face, but they don't show. This is very deceptive, as on the other side of the face is red, because guess what? That's the team's colors: red and black and white and yellow. Those are the Chiefs colors. So they made this big hoorah about this, and obviously Deadspin and their art and their editors are trying to,
the writer should change his name to Karen J. Phillips. First off, you piece of shit. What a piece of shit that
His
guy
name
is.
Karen.
To do that.
Look at it.
That's why he should change it to Karen. Karen. What a piece of shit. Yeah, there's a good example. It's just kids having fun. This fucking scumbag takes this little kid and tries to ruin his life. A kid. These are the worst fucking people in the world. These fucking woke pieces of shit are all just nasty motherfuckers that just want to burn people to the ground. They don't give a fuck who they are, how old they are, whatever. They want to burn them all to the ground, destroy them so they can get a little clips here and there. What a sick thing to do.
Well, he went out on Twitter and he was trying to defend himself over this whole thing, and he's been very adamant that he's right and you're wrong. And this is the senior writer at Deadspin, which is this is exactly what you'd expect from Deadspin. Like I said, they are Deadspin is the Kotaku of sports. Their job is to go in and make you feel horrible about yourself and make you feel bad for liking sports, just like how Kotaku does that with video games. So here he is right here. He says, for the idiots in my mentions who are treating this as some harmless act because the other side of this face was painted red, I can make the argument that it makes it even worse.
Like, go fuck yourself.
Right. It says,
He's
y'all are the
one finding stuff to be upset about. That's all this guy does. It's sad.
Y'all are the
I
ones.
hate these motherfuckers. I really do.
They're
the worst. They're the worst. They're the worst fucking people on the planet.
Yes.
They've ruined this society. These are the fucking, this motherfucker right here is one of the people that have ruined our country with all their bullshit, putting everything, like calling everybody racist and sexist every fucking day. These people have ruined this country.
Do you think that if he was just like, yo, my bad, look,
no, fuck him. I'm tired of, I'm out of apologies and forgiveness for these people. I really am. I'm so tired of these motherfuckers, man. So sick of them.
The thing about it is when you scroll down and you look, you're like, well, let's see what people have to say. Oh, wait, he locked his post, so you can't respond to it. Only accounts that feed his narrative can reply. It's like, what a piece of crap. What a piece of crap here to do this. And to kind of throw this at the idea of like, well, it makes it worse because the kid had red on his face too. talk about grasping for straws. It's sad, man. It's sad to see.
He's mad people looked into it.
Yes.
And so, oh, he's got red on. Oh, it's the team colors. Fucking liar. Caught in the act.
Yeah, 100% caught in the act. And he will continue to double down and triple down because he's right, you're wrong. And if you look at his timeline, it's all the same. It's all the same talking about this nonsense. It's all the same trying to get people riled up for nothing. And like these kids, like he's probably 8 years old. Could you imagine taking an 8-year-old to a game and then having his face plastered all over social media because one guy with an agenda wants to come in? Like this kid's probably in 3rd grade, 2nd grade.
Doesn't even understand
has
really
no idea.
All these things. Yeah.
No idea. And like, you know, this kid probably lives in the Kansas City area and his parents are probably getting bombarded by, you know, like, oh man, did you see Timmy on Twitter or whatever? It's like, what a joke.
And that kid probably was so excited to, you know, get all dressed up for his team. And, you know, it's like putting a little costume on. And I'm sure that kid was probably so hyped to go and do that and have fun. And then you got this fucking scumbag who comes in and tries to cancel an 8-year-old.
Right. And as pointed out by Bobby Burak over here on Twitter, he says, to recap, a little boy, maybe 5, attends a Chiefs game with his face painted half red, half black. CBS showed only an angle with the black side. Photos emerged from the red side. Deadspin ignored the full photos and smeared the kid as racist. Like, how do you smear a kid? Kids don't understand any of this nonsense.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so sad. It's so sad. And Deadspin has been on the brink for years, just like Kotaku, and they will meet their maker. And it's
I can't wait.
It's stuff like this. And when it happens to Kotaku, when it happens to Polygon, when it happens to Deadspin, the internet will be a better place because of it.
I can't wait for that. Reminds me of Kotaku. I cannot wait for Kotaku to go out of business. The moment that announcement comes, I'm going to fire a live stream up. We're going to dance on their grave.
He's going to have a cigar, smoke a couple joints. Woohoo!
Yeah, it'll be fun. We just had a couple of them go out of bit. Vice is pretty damn close, but they invested. Somebody went in last minute and gave them some money.
Jeez, it's crazy. It's crazy how
Craig did it.
Yeah, it was me. I'm the secret benefactor to Vice. But what do you think about this? Leave us a comment down below. We read every single one of them. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button because you have found your home for common sense in the gaming and entertainment worlds.